Can you really make a living from your watercolor art? That's the question you might be asking yourself several times, and you're not alone. Many people uh, across the globe, they just want to make a living from what they love to do, right? And fortunately, I have gone through that phase, and I understand the value of the fulfillment doing what you love. And I'm sure this video will help you to understand my journey and learn from that. That helped me to do what I love, and and I just made a complete strategy which you will I'm just going to share with you in this video. So watch this video till the end. You'll have a better understanding. um, I would also suggest you to please subscribe this channel, so you'll get a lot of notification whenever I upload a new video. So today I'm going to share with you some of the experience I have gained over the few years, and that really worked out. That really helped me to get what I wanted to do, and I'm really glad that today I'm just sharing this information with you, which you can apply in your journey. So I'm just dividing this, categorizing this in a few sections. So I'll start with the very first thing is your personal grooming. What I mean is your personal grooming is the first thing you have to be very much sure that whatever you are creating, whether it's a watercolor art or any form of art, let's say oil, pastel, acrylic, whatever it is, sketching, you need to be very much sure that you love it, because if you're not going to enjoy the medium you're working on, it's not worth. So I would suggest you to first give some month, at least 3 or 4 month, and try that whether you're liking this medium or not. Does it really excites you? Because if you're not excited what you are doing, you can't do justice to others, right? You want to create an art and you want to get into the field where you wanted to sell your art to, or you wanted to, potentially become an expert in that area. So until unless you'll not have that ability, it's not going to work out. So select your niche, select your medium very very diligently. The very first thing. Second thing, what you need to do here is you need to develop a skill. It's not just about I love watercolor art or any form of art. You need to develop it. You need to you need to just make sure that whatever you are creating, it's in top notch. You are applying some of the technique in your art, which is completely different from other artists. It's a uniqueness, the color, the combination. So it doesn't come in a one or overnight or a 1 year. It's requires time. So give it time to practice, consistently practice and evolve, and over the time you'll see that skill develop by itself. You don't need to do much into this. All you have to do is diligently keep practicing, keep following what other people are doing, and see how you can make distinguish, how you can how you can position yourself slightly different what other people are doing in terms of style, your color palette, and etc. So that is the second thing which you'll have to do it. And the third thing, I would say it's a very important. It's very important for you to learn this. You love watercolor, you love creating art. That's fine. That's your end goal. But the most important part here is you need to support yourself. There should be some supporting mechanism where you can feel confident in your journey, because art is a journey where it doesn't shows up the fruits easily. It takes time, and by the time you will reach to that maturity level, you need to support yourself. So how you will support that? that support will come only when you will have a secondary job ready kind of a skill set within you. Learn graphic design, learn any other, since you are in a creative field, so look any of the creative areas. Graphic design is a classic example. I know AI came, so learn AI. Learn AI to generate illustrative illustration and graphic design and whatever it is. All I want to say is you should have some supporting mechanism, or else you get a, or else just see. I'm just joking, okay. What I was joking is, just suddenly it came in our mind that, okay, you just marry a woman, she's very rich. No, no offense. It's just I was just kidding. But yeah, I've seen many couples that you, I mean, you love what creating art, and your wife, she's also working, so she can earn, she can just support you, in that way. I'm just talking about. And meanwhile you are also, you are developing your art career, things like that. So it happens. I mean, I know it's a very unrealistic, but I've seen that. I've seen many of them whose their spouse is doing and supporting. She's working full time, supporting her husband, or husband supporting her his wife. So that happens. That's a mutual understanding. But I don't want to go into more detail into it. But I just seen that. It didn't happen to me, by the way. So that's fine. So yeah, I mean, this is the what I'm just trying to say is that you should have a skill set. I mean, apart from your regular art creating skill set, you must have to develop the secondary skill set where you can get a job and you can just support yourself at least financially. So this three thing is a pretty much important. It's also important, but most of the people, they might not feel relevant. But I think it was relevant for me, because I was in a place where I didn't see much opportunities as an artist. So I moved from there, and I moved here in South India, in Bangalore, Karnataka. It's a beautiful place, beautiful people, beautiful weather, everything. So I moved here, a lot of opportunities. So I moved here. So that's the set of 4 5 areas of my probably 10 year ago when I have started doing all of this. Now the second category comes as your financial stability, because you need to strong your financial background if you want to pursue your art career and you want to earn from there. So as I said, in category one, you need to develop a skill set, secondary skill set, along with what you love, creating art. Art is your primary, and supporting your art career is that developing a skill like a learning a graphic design is your secondary. But when you want to support yourselves, you need to make your initial, which is you have made it a secondary graphic design, make that graphic design as a primary. Why I'm just telling you? Because when you learn, let's say, graphic design or illustration or UX, interface design, such things, you will get a job. Okay, get a job. I mean, that's the fundamental rule. Get a job, and be okay with 9 to 5 of job. Do it, but your intent is, your goal is should be for a long term, because once you'll have a job, you will have a financial stability. See, because if you not have a finance in a right direction, you can't do anything good. you'll be always looking to survival stuff. You'll be always looking and running behind money, getting commission work and going here and there and running. I'm telling you, it will be a mess. So don't do that. Don't fall into that thing. I know artists don't like that, but this is how the hard reality is. So get a job, get a stable income, and still, while doing this, you make sure you have to make your long-term goal that the art is going to be your primary source of income on another 5 or 10 years. Just take on a small the resolution. Probably in a 5 year you wanted to see yourself here, just and make sure, be very diligent about that, be very precise about your planning, because it's all about planning. And I'm seeing lots of good artists, they can't survive. They just run away, and they are completely, their life and their situation is a mess. So please don't do that. Okay, you'll get married, you'll have your life, you'll have children, you'll have your family roles and responsibility, you'll have your commitments. Don't run away from that. Now people will say, oh, I'm an artist and I don't want to get married and stuff like that. Why? No, being an artist doesn't mean that you will out of the whole the worldly the pleasure. Why you don't want to have a children? Why you don't want to have a family, right? So it's your duty. So it's a very good thing to have. You have to plan it in a such a way that everything falls in a place. So you need to do a better planning for that, right? So get a job, make a stable financial planning, and once you'll have this entire thing, make sure your secondary, which is your primary, your art is your primary. But right now, when you are doing 9 to 5 job, that becomes your secondary, right? But even if art becomes your secondary, give your full attention, practice regularly. You practice, you do not deviate from your end goal, right? Because you love creating art and you want to sustain from that. So that's very important. And your art, your 9 to 5 is actually supporting you, right? So that's the very important strategy you'll have to make in this one. And you have to evolve your art. Now you have got stability. Don't go much weekends, party and all that. I mean, I'm not saying that don't do that, do it, but make sure that you are spending time on your art, because when you will be 9 to 5 job, you will not have much time to create an art. And that's the very sad part, but that's the reality, and we need to live with it. Okay, so it's important to do your duty, whatever it is there, as you are working for someone else. So whatever the job that is required you to perform or do, you do it, but make sure that you also practice every single day. Make sure do something that makes your watercolor art or whatever the art you are making, it takes you an every day a one level up, right? So these are the things you need to plan it. So financial planning is the key for your success, and that's the category number 2. So now let's come into the category number 3. In this one, I would suggest you to share your artwork. And we are very fortunate that today we have an internet. We have our audience readily available all the time over internet, and leverage that. This is we are living in such a time. It's a privilege. It's a privilege for any people to get visibility. and getting the visibility is it's so important for any artist or any kind of art or profession you are in. Until unless the people will not know you, you will not be able to connect, right? You're not able to showcase what you are doing. So it's very important to leverage the various social platform we have. We have a YouTube, we have a Instagram, we have a Facebook, and many more, TikTok, many the opportunities. These are the opportunities. It all depends how you are tapping these opportunities, how you are leveraging this one, and you need to be very smart enough to tap these area, and makes a lot of difference. Remember when the artists were just doing offline exhibition all over? They were just going here and there, a couple of decade ago or decade ago. There, and unfortunately, many artists even today, they just go and look for work and for representation and many other stuff. So that era has gone. It's completely shifted. We are in AI. We have to leverage that. How smartly we are leveraging and shifting our approach is so important, because it's been said that the artists are the dumb people in marketing and many other stuff. There's a lot many. Every day is changing. When tomorrow we'll see something else, and day after tomorrow we'll see something else. It's an ever-changing stuff which is coming in today's world, and we should be knowing that how we should be leverage that. So showcase whatever you are doing it, even though if it is you are doing your full-time job. Let's say every evening you come from office and spend half an hour, whatever you did, just post it in YouTube, Instagram, or anything. People will see and they'll just react and make a connection, make a real connection, not the fake sort of thing. But I want you to make a real connection and get the view, get their insight, get their feedback, how you are doing it, what you're supposed to do. So these are the things are really making a lot of things. These platforms are really helping many of this. Another thing I would say, you have to have your own website. This is the big stuff you will be doing. Until unless you will not have your website, it's your certificate. Let's take an example in this way. It's a certificate of what you are, who you are, right? And your website gives them a quick glance who you are and what you are doing, and many other things comes into this, right? So take that opportunities. Many things like in website itself, you'll see blogs, right? Write blogs about what you're doing, your daily routine. You're going to office, just write it down, man. I'm going to office and I came back and I've just still I got a time to make a art, and that's kind of a blog for many people. They are looking such kind of information. They'll find you, they'll reach out to you, and they'll say, hey, I'm also in the same position. I want to learn from you, and I want to buy from you, and etc. So there's a lot of chain actually starts right from there. But until unless you'll not show up yourself, it's not going to work, right? So it's very important to have your blogs, have your website, have your accounts in social media platforms, but don't overdo it. That's also important. I'm not saying completely, you are already there in 9 to 5. Come on. How you will do that? Because the first things that comes in many people's mind that, okay, how I'll do it? I don't have a time, and that's true. So find a solution. I've already told you, we are in an AI revolution. It's happening, right? How you can utilize that, how you're finding the time to do it. So these are the time. I'm just leaving it to you how you plan it on getting a time, because you are creative enough. Everybody is creative enough to find half an hour, 1 hour of your time to leverage your core area, right? You understand? Until unless you will not look at your long-term plan, it's not going to work out, right? So be stick with that. Be stick with what is your core value, because you wanted to make a living, and it's not going to happen tonight. It's going to happen over the certain period of time. The category number 4 is many people, they believe, or they get some inspiration from many people saying that, come on, I mean, you are an artist, what are you doing here? 9 to 5 is not a kind of things you'll be doing it. And you'll also see that there's a lot of pressure from your office to deliver, and sometimes you'll feel really irritated and you'll say, oh man, I really don't want to do this 9 to 5. I need to just go and start my own venture and start selling my artwork and all that. There's a lot of things it comes in your mind. I would suggest you stick around. Do not leave your job. Don't leave your job until unless you will not have a solid solution, this solid tested platform, or solid tested stuff in place where you can immediately you can go tomorrow and it'll start. Okay, because I know, I mean, it happened to me as well. Like you don't have time, and that is like a killing, because you'll feel like I'm doing 9 to 5 job, I'm doing all math stuff, and I'm not getting a time for creating art. What the hell is going on here in my life? That's not what I have just thought about it. I mean, this is not how kind of a financial freedom I was looking at. There's a lot of if and buts keeps coming in your mind, and there'll be some people behind you will just say, oh, leave it, just go and all that. So don't do that, please. You have your family, you have a commitment, you have a bills to pay, everything is there. So don't do that. What you can do is, while you are in your job, make sure to spend half an or 1 hour or 2 hour, whatever it is. Get up early morning, 5 a.m. Let's say you are going office 9 a.m. or 8 a.m., whatever. Why don't you get up 5 a.m. so you'll get an early morning time? Did you hear about the book called The Miracle Morning? Just read that book. That's a really beautiful book which will help you. It really helped me. So get a time, okay, and get a time and start building your venture simultaneously. Okay, it's not just like, okay, I'll leave the job and tomorrow I'll start to figure out, okay, what I'm supposed to do, what I'll do, where to start. No, you have to start doing from today. If you are in a job right now, or you're planning that, so plan in this way. So you just do something, create a website, sell some product, bring some product, whatever it is. Don't think about people will buy or not buy or anything. Just go and do it. Don't think about it. The procrastination will not going to work. It will not take you anywhere. So you have to put some product in your website. Just take a from Shopify or whatever, Wix, whatever it is. So you just take that, create a website, put some product, let the people know, make a various channel where you are just selling your art, you're selling your products, and say and test it. Okay, not selling, that's fine, that's completely fine, but at least you're testing yourself, your solution, your ability to sell your art. And this is where actually you're starting, this change will start. Okay, and keep doing it, and don't tell this to your colleague or in the office that I'm just doing it some venture, I'm an artist and I'm just trying to do it. Never do that. Okay, it's very important to keep silent. Okay, never let the people know that what you are doing. Nowadays what is happening, right? So why, when unnecessary creating a problem? You love art, right? And over the period of time you wanted to you wanted to earn and make a living from a certain period of time, and you are just preparing yourself. Don't just shout out everywhere that I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. So it's a big no. Just keep it very secret with yourself and with your family members, or never let the other people know. So if the people find you from elsewhere, that's completely fine. You just let them know, but you don't just overshout yourself. Just you're doing all of that. So this is the kind of a strategy I want you to follow for this, and just don't go and you know throw your job and come out empty hand to start something new. It's a horrible decision. Okay, so do not do that until it's really required, or until unless you really have some backup system. You are a millionaire. And you have a lot of money, so you can just do that. But it's important to make such decision. Uh, the another thing is you also plan while you are doing this your job. Make sure that you overlook your spending, your expenditure, how much you are spending, how much you are saving. Because I know the artist and the creative people are sucks. they just spend like anything. So make sure that create a better habit, very healthy habit, how much you spend, how much you earn, how much saving it has to go. You will have a lot more responsibility. So check that everything very carefully, because I know the artists are like that, man. I mean, they really don't care about this. So we need to, I mean, as a community, we need to change this mindset. I mean, whatever you are earning, just keep it safe, keep it spend very wisely. Party hard. I'm not saying I don't party, don't make your life miserable for savings and all that. I'm not up to that. I'm just saying be reasonable. Be reasonable. Do whatever you can do. Don't borrow. Don't unnecessary take loans and those stuff. Just you know what I mean, right? So be very careful about your finance, or these kind of situations to handle. So category number 5, which is the very most important part, because this is where you want it to be over the period of some time. Since you have started doing the kind of a product you have already built and you wanted to test it, you have already doing it. But when you are doing it, you should have try to have a multiple the multiple source of income. Just don't rely just putting few product into your website, few art prints, and then say, okay, this will get sell, and that will give me a $1 million. That's not going to happen. Right? I mean, very few cases might happen, but that's not let's talk about the reality. That's not going to happen. So you need to have a systematic plan and make a multiple stream. What I mean by multiple stream is, right, you have a print, you are selling it, that's good. You also put your original artwork, right? That's the I mean, one, or probably I'll just consider it's a one stream. Now you also have to start, if you got ability, or you got really feel that yeah, I got so much of maturity in my art, then you can start your workshop, right? Even if you are doing a couple of workshop in a month, it gives you a good people knows you, they come to you, and you are adding some value to them. People will definitely come to you, right? So have a art workshop, watercolor art workshop. So that's the one of the the stream you'll be starting. Sell your artwork in many online websites. So Saatchi is the classic example. I sold so many painting there. So and many artists are actually selling a good amount of artwork. Though it's a little commission is a little higher side, but that's fine, because you are establishing yourself, and there's nothing wrong to it, because they are doing a lot of ground level work, and they are asking for the commission work. that's a commission. So that's completely fine. So you can sell that, Saatchi, and there's quite a few more very established online platform where you can just sell your artwork. So you'll have your own website, you'll have an external website where you can just put your artwork and you can just sell it. You'll have a workshop, the another stream. You'll create you can start your own YouTube channel. But yeah, that's again, it's a long process. Don't think about you'll create a YouTube channel today and tomorrow you'll get, oh man, I become a millionaire. Not today. I've spent almost like a 10-year, almost, yeah, it's almost like a 10-year doing it. And I can't say confidently saying that I can just survive with only through this YouTube. I mean, I can just barely have few days of my meal. Well, but that's not YouTube. You cannot make money. You don't rely. Don't look at this. YouTube is basically you are actually publishing your work. You are just making yourself visible. How I'm just doing it right now with you. So you can just think about, you can create a Patreon where people will come and support you. You can have many other. That's the beauty of living in today's world, is that we are in a such situation that the limit is not ending. It's endless. It's just like how you are thinking, how you are taking this. All you have to do is make your artwork visible, make your artwork so amazing that the people cannot resist, people cannot ignore you. That's the fundamental of this entire thing. And I'm telling you, if you start doing this, if you follow this, it's a long strategy. If you'll just do this, you'll see, yes, you can. You can make a living through your art completely. You don't need a job. You don't need anyone support. You don't anything. You don't need anything. You will just create an art, and that will take care of everything about you, about your family, your needs, and everything. But if you'll just think about today, okay, I'm just doing the artwork and I want to make a living with it, just without following all of this, it's not going to work out. You'll die. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that. So this is what I just wanted to communicate with you. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I'm offering you a very wonderful tutorial for you, loose watercolor tutorial, and this will really help you to understand the watercolor, how to make a loose watercolor. And I've seen that many people who received this, they found it very helpful, and they just sending me a lot of emails saying that, Nitin, thank you so much. It really makes a lot of sense to me, and I'm just improving my watercolor. So this is the very first fundamental I was talking about. So take that thought. It's completely free, and absolutely you don't need to pay anything, and you can get this lesson in your inbox. And if you're interested, I have a very interesting community, watercolor art community. It's a global watercolor art community where thousands of people are learning from my platform. So if you wanted to be part of this and you want to leverage your watercolor, you wanted to learn and grow and thrive into this, I'm inviting you to join my Patreon watercolor art community in Patreon. So you'll have some interesting time. So thank you so much. I'll be coming with a new tutorial very soon. Till then, take care, enjoy, and just think about what I said. Bye-bye.